Hey y'all, what's going on? It's JP with JP's Curtain Call. Okay, we have our next installment of An Afternoon with Eevee, and heck yes, I'm excited about it. Sorry, I probably lost half the viewing crowd right there with that weird thing. I don't care. So this is getting very big. So right now there was initially 4 releases. Today is the 5th installment of the series. We initially, if you want to know the order, we have Eevee, followed by Vaporeon, followed by Sylveon, followed by Glaceon. As you can see, there's a green screen behind me. It's because the grass that they do on this, look, it's like camouflage. You can't even, I can't edit it. I'm sorry. I tried, and I had such a hard time with Flareon, I had to turn the lights off except for my floodlight, and that's all I could do. So we're not going to put a background on here. Unfortunately, you got to deal with the green screen. You're here for the figure anyway, so that's what all that matters to me. I hope that's all that matters to you as well. Let's take a look at the previous figures before we get into, okay, yeah. Hold on. Ah, Flareon, okay. So let's go ahead and show you what the prior figures look like. If you didn't want to see this very quick, we did slow reviews of the other ones. They're all videos in the Pokemon area, so check that out. But this is the very first release. This was the Eevee figure, very first release of the set. And I'm sure we're still going to see that 2019 copyright logo down there, which, you know, I'm sure it's the same. It should be updated, but they copyrighted this last year. Followed by one of my favorite, and also I think we can safely say it's the hardest to get one for some reason, Vaporeon. I don't know if they short printed these or these are a lot of people's favorite Pokemon, and that may be. I mean, I'm hoping for Umbreon. I'm really looking forward to that one, as well as Espeon. So I really like those releases. One of the coolest too, in my opinion. Totally mattered on day and night. I think that's obscene, but so cool. So here's Glaceon. We did this out of order. I apologize about that. I'm not going to go back, but that's all right. And then we have Sylveon dancing through the meadow. Okay, we're probably going to keep this so non-edited. I think we're just going to do this and throw it up. So no music. You don't get distracted by that. You're just seeing these really cool figures. So if you followed the other ones, as you know, we're gonna zoom out here just for this part. You can get these at PokemonCenter.com/shop. So if you want to try to take advantage of getting them in the future versions, you can. So that's a picture of what we're gonna be opening here in a minute. But every single month they're releasing these, so we have a long way to go. But as you see, everything released until the date. Here, let me block these out, right? Make it a surprise. But yeah, we're gonna get into it in a second. So I'm gonna go ahead and resume this back into what it normally was before. And I'm really enjoying the quality of these. They use Funko, right? Funko produces these for the Pokemon Center. So they get the plans, they do the printing, all that stuff. They get all the blasting done. Oh, I gotta say, they updated it, which is really exciting to me, and I'll tell you in a second what that means. This is probably the heaviest figure of them all as well. Oh gosh, yes, this is the heaviest figure. I just checked Vaporeon. I think it's the tail, but holy smokes. Check that out. Wow. So you see Flareon, blowing some flame out of her mouth, supposedly. It's not supposed to be attached, so this is not a broken figure. However, she's burning up some, looks like fruit, like the Poke fruit and stuff. Typically, we have our meadow pieces, we have our flowers, our rocks. That's pretty standard in most of them. However, then we have what we haven't seen before, which is the dirt. So it's kind of, I guess, Flareon's area because she burns away all the life. But anyway, let's take a look at Flareon in general. As you can see, the facial recognition, the ears are great. I was wondering how good of a job they do with the ears. I think these, along with Vaporeon, was the hardest set to nail the ears. I know Jolteon should be pretty simple. I guess we'll kind of see on the rest, but I know Flareon has the most complicated ears. So they did a really good job on that. You see her mane? Her mane looks great. Looks phenomenal. I think this is probably one of the best jobs I've seen of all of them. I mean, mistake-wise, you can see there's an issue, a small issue right there. A little bit of texture issue right there, but you know, this is really good. Okay, sorry guys, I had to cut out. I accidentally dropped the figure. Seriously, great job, Funko. You did an amazing job on this figure. And guys, you know how I said earlier? Look, dun dun dun, 2020 copyright. So this tells me that they got the copyright approval from Pokemon, of course. Well, I'm sorry. They have the copyright logo on there, so you can't copy them yourself. But that means this kind of gave us an idea that they're about 5 or 6 months behind. So when they get these figure blueprints done, it goes to Funko. Funko says, hey, okay, we're going to start printing these, you know, maybe 2-3 months from now. And then they print them and get them to Pokemon Center, who then ships them from their warehouse. So, cool! Anyways, this is a great addition to the Afternoon with Eevee figures. If you haven't jumped on the bandwagon yet, you probably should sooner than later. At some point, I mean, Eevee, with how popular the evolutions are, I think they're just going to get out of hand. So get yours while you can. Vaporeon's the most expensive as of today, and Eevee's up there as well. The rest are not, so take advantage of that. Cool. I really hope you enjoyed this video. We're not going to do the 360 rotation on this one. There's just too many issues with the green screen. So all of the future releases, unfortunately, you're going to have to deal with the green screen behind me. However, I don't think you'll mind because it's all about the figures. Oh man, I had some like debris or stuff in there. I don't think you'll mind because these figures are incredible, each on their own, and they're limited, guys. Once they sell out of the Pokemon Center, I did find out though that GameStop does get a few in there, so check your local GameStop out. Cool. Keep up the good work. This is really great. I can't wait till next month. That's all the time we have for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time.